when we first started AMG, it was around the time that COVID had hit, and I just felt I was micromanaging everything. I was completely overwhelmed with all aspects. And I listened to a webinar with Lisa in it, and she talked about her overwhelm and this program, and from there we got in touch with you and we joined up.
Financially, we're certain we're streets ahead of where we were, which is a big thing, I suppose, for me, Louise being the vet, and I sort of deal with the financial side of things. Louise was the one which probably had most of the pressure leading into this, and was the one that really was the drive behind getting involved, and she had to probably talk me into it. You know, I suppose I probably looked at the dollar figure on getting involved in the course, and that was a hurdle to me because, you know, we didn't have a great profit margin. We'd been in business for 13 years, I think it was at the time, and we were ticking over. We were doing okay, but it was a big hurdle for me anyway.
I was struggling emotionally, physically, mentally, and I think it was a bit of a call for help for me with joining up, but I was also quite concerned about the volume of time it would take, you know, to do the course. I was already feeling like I had no time, so that was my main reservation, and obviously the financial side of it, that seemed it is a lot of money every month, and I knew that Jason probably wasn't facing the same challenges as me on a day-to-day basis. I was probably hiding a lot of what I was feeling. So to get him on board, I knew would be a bit of a challenge in itself. The biggest things I get out of this is just the comfort that there are processes and systems in place and that we have a plan. Prior to this, we were just super reactive. We just dealt with stuff getting thrown at us, and we didn't really have a future plan. And we do now. We've got a vision, and we know where we're headed.
And we've got belief in, we know that we may not have the answers right now, but that we've got the ability to actually, and everybody does, everybody's got the ability to come up with the answers, but it's about having that faith and belief in yourself to actually put them into practice and actually go for it.
It was a bit of a kick in the butt, really, because it's a bit like a lot of it practices. You think, oh, I'm busy, I'm doing well, and busy doesn't always mean you're efficient or actually profitable. And we actually did think we were doing okay, and then when our figures were compared to everybody else after the 12 months, we really weren't anywhere near where we should have been. But it was good because that really just made us lift and go, nah, we can do this. And the difference we've seen in our team and our KPIs and our finances in the last sort of 4 or 5 months has been amazing. It's really good.
And it has been that direction, I suppose, that the coaching to put us in the right direction, to show us that the actual small changes can make big, when you're focusing in the right areas, can actually make massive differences. And, you know, I suppose we probably always thought before to make more money we had to do more, we had to be busier, and that's daunting and scary because you already felt like you're at breaking point. Whereas now, we've just got a lot more belief within the business and happiness within the business, I suppose, and we look at our staff, and our staff are more enthusiastic and they're more willing to change because they come on the journey with you.
One outcome for me is the personal development. Like, it's a business coaching group, but obviously you guys concentrate on us as individuals as well, and I really feel I'm a lot stronger. I'm stronger in my beliefs and my actions and my decision making than I was 18 months ago. One of the things Jason mentioned before was that we've done several business things over the years. You go to an event for a couple of days or a weekend and you come away with ideas and you run with them for a bit and then it fizzles. And I think really the commitment to the 2 years was what was really important, because we're like, nope, we're committed, we're going to do this. And it just makes you dig in and do the work.
And that was the hardest thing for me to commit to. I kind of just thought, oh, well, look, Sam's a salesman, that's his business now, it's just to get us on board this, and you know, we'll get the same sort of results as every other time. But it really has been different this time, and it's the commitment and the continued involvement that you have, which
well, it keeps you accountable, doesn't it?
Absolutely. As a business owner, you don't have to be accountable to anybody. You know, you can just keep doing stuff, and providing you're okay with that, it's okay. You know, whereas, you know, yes, we're the business owners, and it's up to us ultimately, but we're sort of now accountable to our coaches, and it's brilliant, really. I'd say go for it. I don't think it really matters what industry you're in. It's definitely worthwhile. And probably one thing, I look at some other people within the group, and I'm really proud of some of them that decided to get on board at the start of buying a business. We just did the best that we could do for 13 years, and and I sort of kind of think the sky would have been, or is the limit. And if we'd have got involved when we first got the business, we would certainly be in a different position than where we are now.